Alright, boys, we are back, and it's time to head into the Year 3 playoffs with our Washington Capitals. And we got the first round against the Montreal Canadiens. Oh my god, Carey freaking Price, so this should be good. So before we get started, let's just go into the GM tracker. Let's see if we can, medical staff. Oh, we can't raise it just yet. We only have 600. Let's just save up for this medical staff. I want to just jack up the medical staff as much as we can, because that really does come in handy when it comes to playoffs, all right? Now, when you look at the statistics for the last year, technically the year before this year we did better. We had 107 points. This year we only had 101, but remember, we also finished the season 2-7-1, right? If we finished the season 7-2-1, well, that's another 5 wins, that's another 10 points. We could have been up at 111. So if we just finished off the season the way we started the season, pretty much the whole way the season went, we would have been better, but we had a terrible slide there, right? But it doesn't matter. You know, you can... Again, it goes back to what I said before. It was a weird season. You know, we still had more goals, and we only had 3 more goals against, and we still had 6 points less, all right? So, it was still a really good season for us. Now, last year we made it to the 3rd round, but we got swept out, right? So this year, you know, I'd like to make it to the Stanley Cup Finals, but a 3rd round exit, again, wouldn't be that bad, but it would have to be a competitive 3rd round. It would have to be like a Game 6 overtime or a Game 7 to be a good, successful year, all right? So at least a 3rd round and at least a competitive 3rd round. Now, before we get started, I got to remember, because I didn't do it in the last video, injuries. Back on, all right? So the injury bug is back on. All right, so now let's take a look at our opponents here, the Montreal Canadiens. We're in year 3, right? I could see Alex Galchenyuk being a pretty good player now. In the new roster update, they gave him like green stars. I don't know if this is the old one still, but I could see him being in the mid-70s. I'm sure he's playing for their team. I'm trying to think of who else they might have. Carey Price. We know Carey Price. They must have made a trade or something. I really can't think of anyone. They still have their old school guys. Yeah, they do. All right, never mind. Galchenyuk's not in there either. All right. So their first line, Eric Cole, 84, Thomas Plekanec, 86, and Brian Gionta, 82. It's not a great first line. Plekanec can hold down a first line spot, but he's only 86, so you need to have some really good wingers alongside of him. And Cole and Gionta are definitely second liners, all right? So it's not a horrible first line, but it's nowhere near what we have. Second line, Pacioretty, Eller, and Rene Bourque. That's actually a pretty good second line. You know, I'd say those guys are all second liners. Our second line is still better, though. All right, Ribeiro, Louis Eriksson, and Paul Stastny, they're all slightly better than those players, and they all had a really good regular season. So our first 2 lines can definitely outscore their first 2 lines, but they do have a 2-way forward and 2 power forwards in those top 6, all right? So maybe a bit more defensively as well. Third line, Jussi Jokinen, Scott Gomez, and Jannik Hansen. I'd say Jannik Hansen, he's not bad for the 3rd line, but he'd be a perfect 4th liner. Jokinen wouldn't be bad on the 3rd line. Scott Gomez, I guess he could be a 3rd liner, but again, that's a pretty weak 3rd line. Even ours with Hamel and Johansson is better, especially now with Vermette as the center. And then the 4th line, Prust, White, and Travis Moen. I'm not really going to compare that. Our 4th line is pretty similar, all right? So, offensively, you know, we can score more goals than these guys, but the question is, do they have a better offensive lineup? I'd say in the top 6, possibly, even though Datsuk and Baxter, you know what? No. Offensively, we are better. Even our offensive players can hold down defensively pretty good. I got to give our offensive core to us, all right? Defensively now, here's the question. They got Andrei Markov and PK Subban, who is now an 88 overall. So, you know what? We'll give the first line to them just because of PK. Second line, Andre Mazzaros and Jock Georges, whatever his name is. Alzner and Carlson are definitely better than those 2 guys. And then the 3rd line, Thomas Kaberle and Tenorti. I don't know, I'd say Stewart and Schultz are about the same, if not tied. Or maybe they're a little bit better, maybe they're a little worse. I'm not going to compare them too much, right? But Thomas Kaberle, he can help out the power play as well. So you know what? Offensively and defensively, they're a bit closer defensively, but we got them covered everywhere. But here's the problem. Yes, Carey freaking Price. Now, there is some good news. Look at their backup, Appleby, 55 overall. So if they ever have a game where their backup's in the net, we have got to win that game, all right? But Carey Price, 90 overall, very good goalie. That's going to be tough. Okay, so if they're going to beat us, it's going to be because Carey Price only allows like 1 or 2 goals a game. They definitely have a team that can get 1 or 2 goals as well. So, offense, I really need you. This is all about offense. If our offense can score goals, we're going to win this. No problem, all right? I don't see them scoring too many goals on us. So, it really is up to Backstrom, Datsuk, Ovechkin, Eriksson, Stastny, and Ribeiro. I need you guys. We know our bottom 6 is not going to do anything for us. So, we need our top 6, all right? So, here we go. Let's get this started. Year 3 playoffs. We're asking for a lot. Remember, Datsuk, he's getting worse year by year. So, this is a big year for us. We got to have a good start. Come on, boys. On home ice, we earned it. First period. All right, 0-0. We didn't score one. They didn't score one. We know it's going to be tough to score goals. 17 shots in the first period. We didn't score a goal. Come on now. Here we go. Second period. All right, oh my God, we're up to 29 shots. Haven't scored a goal. They didn't score a goal either, though. So, third period, it can go either way. Come on, boys. Come on, boys. Somebody step it up. First line or second line. I need you guys. Power play? Oh, my God. 10 minutes left. Power play? Come on. Another power. Yeah, there it is. Johnson on the power play. Good. It's a major or a double minor. Oh, they tied up. Are you kidding me? Eric Cole. Oh, we're going into overtime. Come on. Somebody step it up. We got 49 shots, 51 shots. No, penalty kill. Good job. Power play. Oh, my God. Look at this game. Oh, my God. Brian Giunta. My God. Fucking Carey Price, man. Look at that. 56 shots on the net. And what did I say? If they're going to win games, it's going to be like 2-1 victory, 1-0 victory. 56 shots on the net. He only allows 1 goal. God damn it. I can't even blame the offense for that. I cannot blame... Oh, Klein was in the net too. Yeah, I forgot about the goalie. I guess Klein gets the start, all right, boys? I was actually going to go with Holtby, but whatever. A lot of you guys were saying Klein, so we'll stick with Klein. He had a great game, Klein. I can't even blame Klein. It was Carey Price. That's... Oh, my God. It's one of those games where you really can't blame anybody for anything. Everyone played good. It was just Carey Price played better than our whole team, basically, all right? We got no injuries there. And that's a heartbreaking loss right there, man. What do we got to do to beat this guy? All right, come on, boys. Just come back. He's not going to have 55 saves every single game, all right? He's going to have an off game. Come on, offense. I need you to pot one in. First period... Oh, my God, this guy doesn't allow goals. And we only have 5 shots this game, so this may be a tougher game here. Second period. All right, oh, we got one, but they got one. All right, at least it's tied. UC Jokinen opened up the goal scoring, but then Louis Eriksson tied it up. So, again, we have a third period where we're tied, all right? This is Carey Price's freaking speciality right here. Come on, man. Penalty kill, good job. Come on, boys. We need a lead here. 10 minutes left. Somebody. Ovi, Captain Ovi, I need you. Where are you? Come on. Oh, are we going to overtime again? God damn it. 1-1 going to overtime again. Jesus. Jesus. Yes! Louis Eriksson, 2-goal performance. He gets one in overtime. Power play goal. There you go. Good freaking job, boys. That was oh, if we fell down 2-0 to Montreal, going back to Montreal to the Bell Center, that would not have been good, all right? And Klein, again, had a great game, 1 goal against, all right? Norbert Klein got the game first star right there. Louis Eriksson, 2 goals. Thank God for Louis Eriksson, man. He can score some goals when we need one. Thank God. All right, so let's keep going up here. Eric Johnson's been injured with a wrist sprain. Sprain your wrist, play through it, you pussy. Estimated return is April 29th, 2015. All right, so he'll be back by round 2, it looks like. I have to manually do this. Oh, my God, that's a first line. We lost him last year, too, didn't we? Yeah, it was either him or Gardner. All right, I'm going to have to bring up somebody. God damn it, that hurts us. That hurts us. You know what, though? At the same time, I'm glad it wasn't one of our first or second line forwards because we need to score goals in this series. So it looks like one of these guys. All right, Hillen. Yeah, I'll bring up Hillen. Jack Hillen, get up here. All right, so I got to do some, waste some time here, boys. It's going to take a while. Who should come up? Alsner should come up. Yeah, Alsner should definitely come up. And Schultz, you come up to this line, and Hillen, you go in here. God damn, that hurts. That hurts us big time, boys. Carlson, Gardner, it's going to have to be... you know, it could be a forward. I could put, let me put Antoine Vermette down there. Just because he can hold down defensively as well. And he's got a bit of an offensive touch. So we'll just put Antoine Vermette on the point. Same thing. Oh, wait, actually. Datsuk, Ovechkin, Backstrom. I'll put Louis Eriksson on the point down here. Yeah, 4-man power play. There you go. Penalty kill, it's going to have to be Schultz. All right, get in there, Schultz. Very nice. Yeah, you know what? We could have lost a more valuable player. You know, like going through the whole playoffs, I'm going to need Erik Johnson, but against a team who we need to score goals, you know, Jake Gardiner would have been more valuable. Datsuk, Ovechkin, Backstrom, Stastny, Ribeiro, or Eriksson, they would all have been more valuable, okay? So it wasn't the worst injury, and he's only 2 weeks, all right? It's only 2 weeks, so it's not horrible. Ooh, they got an injury as well. Jared Tenorti, he was their third-line defenseman, so there you go. That's not bad. Maybe that'll help us score some more goals as well. He was only their third liner, but still. All right, is anyone else? No, just going down. Yeah, it's Jared Tenorti, so that was it. All right, so 1-1 in the series, boys. Low-scoring series right here. What did I say? I'm just waiting for our offense just to snap out of it. Come on, boys. You need to have one game where you can just take the lead here, all right? It's tied 1-1 in the series. Let's take this lead. First period. All right, there you go. That's what I'm talking about. And look at Schultz. All right, he gets moved up to the second line. He gets a goal. But Alexander Ovechkin, that's what I needed, son. All right, 146 or 144 into the game. My goodness gracious, good job. All right, so let's do this. Let's continue it. Second period. All right, there you go. That's a great second period. We didn't score a goal, but we kept the 2-0 lead. So, Norbert Klein, Norbert, baby. We got the freaking routine for you. All right, this is your first routine in the playoffs. Can you handle it? Can you? There it is. Third goal. Yes, Ovechkin. There you go. 2-goal performance from Ovi. That's all we need. That's all we need. They don't get 3 goals on us in the third period. All right, especially with Norbert. There you go. Don't embarrass them now, Johansson. Don't embarrass them. All right, we still got to come back and get another 2 wins after this. But there you go. Solid game, all right? Our offense stepped it up there. You see what I mean? If they had some offense, if they had 1 or 2 superstars in that first line, they really would be a really good team. But games are going to happen where we score some goals, and they really don't have any threats they can score goals as well. Remember, their 2 wins came from overtime 2-1 victories, right? Or no, sorry, yeah, they didn't. They only have 1 win. But Ovechkin, there you go, beauty, baby. 2 goals. So Ovi basically won that game for us, and Louis Eriksson basically won the game before that. So if our top guys can score, we got this series. All right, I don't care if Erik Johnson's injured; he'll be fine. Did they get any more injuries? I don't think so. Andre Mazzaro's injured for a week or so, but he may be day-to-day, so he still may be playing. All right, I can't tell. So let's keep it going here. We can take a stranglehold after that first loss, all right? Every game we've been in so far, so we haven't been blasted yet. So I'm liking this playoff run so far. Just keep it up. First period, all right, they got 1. Eventually that was going to happen. We knew that was going to happen. That doesn't matter. Don't worry about it, Norbert. Don't worry about it. Our offense is going to bail you out this game. I feel it, all right? Here we go. Second period. All right, there it is. Pavel freaking Datsuk, baby. That's what we need. We needed that rage and Russian to step it up. All right, third period. Once again, the third period is tied 1-1. Third time this series already. Come on. I don't want to see another overtime game. Let's just get a goal. Power play. There it is. Alexander Ovechkin on the power play. Way to go. All right, come on now. A penalty kill. Good job, Klein. Come on. Come on. Yes, Norbert freaking Klein. He's playing amazing. He is playing amazing. And Alexander Ovechkin. All right, he gets his second game-winning goal. There you go. Well, did he get the game winner in the last game? Well, it didn't matter. He got the insurance, basically. But Ovi, he stepped it up now in this series. Thank you, Ovi. I needed it. And he actually got an assist on the Datsuk goal. So, Ovi, back-to-back 2-point nights. Hell yeah, Ovi. That's what we need out of you, man. That's what we need. And you know what? We only had 2 goals that game, but at least we got that second goal before overtime. And Norbert Klein, man. Norbert Klein is arguably our best player right now. He has played amazing during this first round. Absolutely, man. I'm glad that I was going to go with Holtby, but I'm glad that I forgot about it. This first game, he only allowed 2 goals, but it took an overtime period to get that second goal. 1 goal against, shutout, 1 goal against. All right, he's doing great. His goals against average might be below 1. It might be because of the overtime game. It could be, or hovering around 1, all right? So let's just keep it going, Norbert. And, you know, we're up 3-1 in this series. Let's just end this series right now so we don't have any injuries to deal with, all right? Come on, boys. We're at home. They got that first game out of us, but it took overtime, all right? We are the better team. We know we are the better team. I don't care if they got Carey Price in the net, boys. Come on now. We got to have a really good game 5. Let's end this right now. First period. All right, there you go. Pavel Datsuk once again gets the first goal of the game. That's what I'm talking about, Datsuk. Here we go now. Keep it going. Second period. All right, we didn't score, but they didn't score, so that's good. So here we go, Norbert Klein. You got the third period. It's only a 1-goal lead, so we need another goal, but still, let's see what we can do. Come on, power play. There it is, Alexander Ovechkin again. Yes, Ovi. You're having a good playoff run. All right, they got 1. Eric Cole in the power play. Don't worry about it. You got the 2-goal routine now, Klein. You allowed 1. I know you're not going to allow 2. I know it. I know it! Yes! Oh, Norbert Klein, what a beast! And Alexander Ovechkin, he stepped up. He may have gotten an assist on that Datsyuk goal as well, so maybe the third game in a row where he had 2 points. That's what I need. That is what I need. Good goaltending and our best player stepping it up. Yeah, look again. Alexander Ovechkin, 2 points. So 3 games in a row, Alexander Ovechkin got us 2 points, all right? These are the last 3 games right here. Thank you, Ovi. Thank you, Datsyuk. And thank you, Klein. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. And we had no more injuries there. All right, perfect. So let's simulate up to the next round. Let's see what we got here. Oh my god, that series couldn't have gotten any better. That first game, fine, but Carey Price single-handedly won that game, like 55 saves, all right? He wasn't going to do that every single game. They just had no goal scoring, all right? So Erik Johnson is back. Perfect. I'll do that right now. Why not? Yeah, let's do that right now so I don't forget. Schultz, you go down. Hillen, we're going to scratch you. All right, Johnson, I'm going to dress you. There you go. Bet you're up to the first line again. Yes. Vermette, it's going to be Johnson. There you go. Erickson, it's going to be Johnson. I still want the defenseman back there. Penalty kill, it's going to be Johnson back here. There you go. 3-man penalty kill, Johnson. 4-on-4 lines. I think, yeah, Schultz, Johnson right here. There you go. Perfect. All right, so we're taken care of. Yep, there is our NHL lines taken care of. So let's simulate up to round 2. So we got by the first round in 5 games. The one loss that we have, it could have gone either way. We played really good. So far, every single game of these playoffs, you know, our guys have played very good for us. So really can't complain. Can't complain at all right now. All right, we're doing good. And we got the Florida Panthers in the second round. We have home ice advantage, so that is very good still, okay? So no injuries going into the second round. We got the Florida Panthers. Perfect. So, you guys always like to see this, so I'm not going to check out the team standings, but I will check out the player stats for you. Player stats of the playoffs, all right? Let's get this done. Let's just see who did good for us in that first round. It was only 5 games, but Ovechkin definitely, he had at least 6 points, right? In those last 3 games, he had 6 points. Penalty minutes. All right, so Datsyuk, 7 points in 5 games. Ovechkin, 6 points in 5 games. Backstrom, 4 in 5 games, all right? So very good for that first line. Louis Eriksson, they only had 2 points, but he single-handedly won that game for us, right? So maybe only 2 points, but a win. Louis Eriksson got our team a win. Chimera, 1 point, and then everyone else basically has 1 point, all right? Don't worry about that. Our first line really just tore up that series, and it was only 5 games, so I'm not worried about that just yet. Defenseman, Schultz, look at that, Schultz. He moved up to the second line. He had the most points as a defenseman. And goalies, look at Norbert Klein. Goals against average, I knew it, below 1. Goals against average of .94. Jesus Christ. Save percentage of 96.67. So I think you guys were right about Norbert Klein, baby. He's our starter right now, and I couldn't be happier. He's playing great for us. All right, so there you go, and let's finish it off with the playoff tree. All right, the Western Conference, San Jose upset Calgary, Columbus beat Anaheim, St. Louis upset Detroit, and Chicago upset Phoenix. And in the East, Ottawa beat Pittsburgh. We beat the Montreal Canadiens. The Carolina Hurricanes upset the Islanders, and the Florida Panthers upset the Leafs. Wow, a bit of a weird Eastern Conference there. So there's your Elite 8. You got Columbus versus San Jose, St. Louis versus Chicago. That should be a good series. Ottawa versus Carolina, and Washington versus Florida. A very weird, Eastern Conference. Once again, 3 teams from the Southeast Division there in the second round. That's crazy, but what are you going to do, all right? So there you go, boys, and round 2 against the Florida Panthers is coming out tomorrow. I will see you guys there.